How to start a daycare at home.
Welcome you here. I am speaking book. You don't read the book. Allow me to read it for you. We lead you to the world of the knowledge. Just exchange your few minutes to skill with us now. Please keep listening and watching. Start a home-based daycare business. Opening an in-home child daycare business doesn't require a lot of startup cash or other resources, but to be successful you need to do some research and planning. Find out how to start a home child care service here. You love kids, but do you love a lot of kids? If the answer is yes, and you're looking to start a business of your own, maybe an in-home child daycare business is perfect for you. What do you need to know? How do you go from dream to opening your doors for business?
How to start a daycare business in your home. First, decide whether you want to start a childcare business or a daycare center. Daycare versus childcare. A daycare center is often a commercial facility that provides care for a larger amount of children. Services are provided on a set schedule, often 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. with meals, activities, and other structured activities throughout the day. Babysitting is supervising a small number of children, often on demand rather than a set schedule, and doesn't include set activities. A daycare business requires licensing of facilities and people. As a home-based childcare provider,
you may be able to watch 1 or 2 children without a license, but after that, you may have to be a licensed provider. Even if you do babysit a larger amount of kids and need a license, it's cheaper than opening a daycare business. Rules and when you need to be licensed vary by state, so be sure to check your state. Because of the nature of the business, start by babysitting the maximum amount of kids you can before your state requires licensing. If, after 6 months to a year, you still enjoy the job, start to grow your business. The next step might be home-based, state-licensed childcare.
Write a business plan. Even if you're just planning to care for a few children in your home, it's a good idea to write at least a simple business plan. At very least you need to determine what your costs will be so you know how much to charge. But you should also work out the logistics of how you'll run the business.
Establish rules. You need to make it clear to your clients what time they can or must drop off their children and what the latest time is for pickup. If you don't have set rules, you may have parents dropping children too early, or not picking them up until after 7 or 8 at night. Be sure parents know whether they must send food for their children or you will provide it, how much they must pay when they must pay, and that they are aware of any other rules you have. Get insurance for your in-home daycare business. Be sure you have appropriate insurance to cover your daycare business. Your homeowner's insurance probably won't cover you for accidents, liability or damages related to your childcare business. So you'll need to get additional coverage to protect yourself and to comply with any state rules for home-based daycare businesses. If you'll be hiring help, you may also need to get workers' compensation and unemployment insurance. Laws and regulations in your state will differ, but expect to spend a considerable amount of time learning about the many requirements before opening your doors. Although there are a lot of rules, startup costs are minimal unless significant home modifications have to be made. Daycare center. If you outgrow a home-based business, the next step is a daycare facility. These facilities often operate in commercially zoned areas and have additional licensing requirements. You may need a food service license since you will serve meals, occupancy permits, and space requirements. In Florida, rooms occupied by children must maintain room temperatures of 62 to 82 degrees, have 20 square feet of indoor space for each child, and 45 square feet of outdoor fenced-in play space for each child. In addition, a designated area for napping, and each individual must complete a 40-hour childcare training session.
If you have the startup funds, a commercial space, located on the right side of the road when traveling into a city, and a detailed sign that lays out your offerings are two of the keys to gaining business fast. A drop-off area where busy parents don't have to get out of their car, and after-hours and weekend services will make you a standout among providers. Finally, carefully screen all workers. Make sure that they absolutely love children and aren't easily frustrated. Kids repeat everything said to them. If one of your workers says or does the wrong thing, your reputation for loving care could be tarnished, spelling doom for your business.
If you like Speaking Book, click thumb up and subscribe to the channel to gain more on your knowledge of the time watching videos. In case you think we missed something, please leave your comments and suggestions down below. We would love to hear from you. We hope that this provided you with not enough information and confidence to step out of your knitting, or you do have any questions, ask. Just write it down in the video comment box. Recommended reading: you may also enjoy the following books. Thanks for watching.